Hi, Professor. The case that I picked for the crisis assignment is BNB Bank, which is the first one. Okay, so let me get started. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to the meeting on such a short notice. There is a very important reason why I called you all for this meeting. You might have seen in the news about nationalizing our bank in the media. Did you all get a chance to go through that news? Yeah? What do you think about it? Of course, it's definitely bad for us, and that's the reason that we see that the stock price is falling like crazy, and then our reputation is at stake. So what do you guys recommend? What do you think about the nationalization to begin with? Of course, I have the same opinion too. Nationalization is not really good for our bank. It's mainly because we will not have enough control over bank's policies and its operations. And after nationalization, the government will get a lot of control, a lot of influence over banks' operations. There is nothing wrong with that, but those governmental policies may not be in line with our shareholders' interests. So what do we do now? I think the first immediate thing that we need to do is to go to the media with a statement to stop any further damage to our stock price and our reputation. You all agree with that? Right. So this is what I propose to do. First thing is that we will deny any work that we are doing with the government to nationalize our bank, and we're going to talk about the things like we are not really in a bad situation, and that this bad economy is hitting not only our bank but every other bank in the country and in the world. So we are just not in problems alone in this. And also let us give out some facts to the media. As you all know, only 3.4% of all the bad debt is owned by us. I mean, only 3.4%. We are contributing to only 3.4% of all the bad debt in the country. So, which is really a small fraction if you look at it. And our bank is not as bad as the media and as bad as the government is portraying, because our bad debts are very low when compared to the rest of the banks, and also we have quite a bit of good debt, good outstanding debt, and also our savings accounts are huge, and they're quite good. So that's what we are going to talk about in terms of our bank's assets, and what are the we are going to talk about the various options that we are pursuing. The first and foremost that we are pursuing with the government is a bailout plan. Our goal here is to get the loan from the government and repay it after we fix our problems. And we are giving ourselves a timeline of 1 year for this one. And the other option that we are pursuing is to get a loan from other top banks in the country. Basically, we are asking other banks to come for rescue right now, and then we will be able to repay them with interest at a later point of time in future. So that's the second option that we are pursuing. And third option is, if none of these work, then we are positioning ourselves as a possible buyout option by the bigger banks. As you know, right now 30% of our shares are owned by other top banks. So it's easy for them to buy us out and then let us proceed as an independent entity, if possible, or part of their bigger bank. So, and we're going to talk about other things, other optimizations, and other efforts that we are doing to make ourselves bank much more efficient, and these include closing out some of the branches that we own, and also reducing operating expenses that we have currently today, and that is in terms of cutting costs and as well as reducing our workforce. So, any questions? Any questions so far? Are you all in agreement with me? Okay, so let me summarize. The problem that we have is there is a news that our stock prices, there's a news that our bank is being nationalized, and because of that the stock price is taking a hit, and our reputation is at stake. So we are going out to the media with this statement, denying any work that we are doing, any support that we are giving to the government to nationalize our banks. We're not working with the government on the nationalization, and we are pursuing a better plan from the government, and our rescue plan by other top banks are a possible buyout option by other banks. And we're going to talk about our bank's assets. We have very good savings accounts, and also all the bad debt that we own is only a small fraction of countries' entire bad debt. So it's not as bad as the media is portraying. And also we're going to talk about other optimizations that we are doing to make ourselves efficient. That is closing out some of the branches, cutting some of the workforce, and cutting some of our operating expenses. That's about it. Any questions? Are we all in agreement with this? Excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to the meeting on such a short notice and helping me out with coming out with a statement for the media and press. Thank you very much.